Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lilis Noviasari and I am student in University Muhadis Ciabuti in Brebes. Okay guys, the meaning of the term relates to COVID-19. From lockdown to social distance, the first case of a person infected with the coronavirus occurred in Wuhan, China in mid-December 2019. Over time, the virus, which was called COVID-19, has infected more and more people not only in China, but also in number of countries. On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization or WHO officially declared the COVID-19 outbreak as a pandemic. Pandemics are epidemics that occur in a wide geographical area or spread globally. On Saturday, March 40, 2020, Budi Karya Sumadi, the Minister of Transportation or Menhub, tested positive for being infected with the SARS-CoV-2 virus previously. Budi Karya was reported to have types after a series of work visits. A number of regions have determined the spread of the coronavirus or COVID-19 as an extraordinary event or KLB. Regions that have established KLB status include the city government or Pemkot Solo, Central Java, and the provincial government Pemprov Banten. COVID-19 abbreviation for coronavirus disease 2019 or coronavirus disease 2019. CO stand for corona, 6 stand for virus. The main disease or diseases. Meanwhile, 90 represent the years in which the virus was first discovered, namely 29. The disease was caused by a severe infection of the coronavirus 2 or SARS-CoV-2, severe acute respiratory syndrome. Social distancing. Efforts to stay away from association, avoid mass gathering, and keep distance between people. The recommended distance of about 2 meters. Quarantine. Stick to separate and limit the movement of sick and healthy people who are suspected of having infection diseases to see if they really are infected. Use insulation. The step separate sick people who have infection diseases from healthy people to prevent the spread of disease. And then lockdown. Lockdown is situation where people are not allowed to enter or leave a building or area due to an emergency. This protocol can usually only be submitted by someone someone in a position of authority, such as a state or regional leader. Or regional leader. And then virus is a microscopic sized parasite that infects cells of biological organism, reproducing by utilizing living cells because they do not have they do not have cellular equipment to reproduce themselves. Next, epidemics. Spread of diseases with large numbers that attack quickly. The spread of corona positive patients began to spread to a number of areas, ranging from Jakarta, Bandung, Tangerang, Solo, Yogyakarta, Bali, Pontianak to Manado, until Monday, March 60, 2020, as many as 1 and 3 and 4 people were declared to have been infected with this virus. Until Sunday, March 50, 2020, 8 people were declared cured and 5 patients dead. The rapid information about the development of the disease with symptoms similar to flu makes people need to know the meaning of a number of terms. Here are the meanings of number of terms related to COVID-19, which are summarized from various sources. And then pandemic. Diseases that attack people in large number when occurred in many places. In short, a pandemic is a widespread epidemic. This is endemic. Disease that infect large number of people that occur in a particular region or people or population. Next, self-limiting disease. A disease whose symptoms can heal itself, but that does not mean that medical care has no effect on faster patent recovery. And then super spreader or super transmitter. The term for people who cause other people sick with a number that is far more than usual. This is ODP or insider monitoring. All people who come from countries that are believed to occur transmission between humans, monitoring is intended to anticipate of if the person is sick, so that they can be immediately checked. And then PDP or patient under supervision. If ODP is sick with symptoms that lead to moderate or severe influenza such as cough, flu, fever and respiratory problems, then it is directly used as PDP. And then suspect is if the PDP has a history of contact with other people who confirm positive COVID-19, then he become suspect. Imported case. Patient contract when they have or after traveling from abroad, ISS or EIPG. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.